Hey guys, how's it going? Took a ride to my local scrapyard, and our scrapyard you can kind of go walk around and look for stuff and either drop off and sell stuff, or you can also pick through their pile or their hoard. And I did. I stopped by today, and here's one of the pieces that I grabbed was a folding ramp, and it's all aluminum, and it's probably 3.5 feet tall. It's 7 feet stretched out, but I wanted for the Krusty the single cab to put it under the treasure chest so they weren't in the back of the truck. I wanted a ramp that would fit in there, and that will do because I was running around with those guys. So that's one of the pieces, and then the other pieces are over here, and these were sitting actually in a milk crate in a pile with some other stuff. And apparently I don't think they knew what they were, but I kind of did. And they are shrinkers. One's a shrinker, one is a stretcher. And I don't know what kind of quality they are. I don't know if they're Harbor Freight junk. I don't know if they're a higher end. I don't see any kind of names or anything on them. And then again, I haven't looked all that close. But I believe they're probably bolted down to a bench, and then you have jaws on the inside of them. I'll see if I can make these function. Pop light on, you guys. Alright, so one of them comes down and squeezes together. As you can see, that guy. So it comes down on the metal, squeezes them together, and then this one comes down, pulls them apart. So one's a shrinker, one's a stretcher. So I figure I'm probably just going to use them in a vise, and I mean they're not really meant for all that heavy of metal. Probably 20 gauge, 18 gauge, maybe max. I got some a piece of 20 right there, and I figure we'll shove it in there. We'll see what it does. Alright, this is a horrible piece of metal to start with, but you can kind of get the idea. It is some sort of resemblance of a straight line, and we're going to go try this one on half of it and see what it does, and then we're going to go switch over to the other one and do the other half. See, I figure I should make a big S. That's what should come out of it. Grind down a little bar so I can get it in the back of it. That works pretty good. Would help if I started with a flat piece of metal, but kind of see what we're getting there. Huh? Just doing a curve. Let's go see what the other one does. And the price of them, the ramp, we went over and weighed it because it's 100% aluminum, and that was 25 bucks, which decent. Yeah, it's probably the same that you're gonna go pay at a yard sale or whatever. But these were $5 a piece, so definitely couldn't go wrong for those. Doesn't feel like as much is happening with this one. Probably a lot harder to squeeze metal together than it is pull it apart, I would think. There we go. I figure all those all the metal work that needs to be done on the double cab, that this would be a good addition to the group. There we go. say that kind of made like a letter S, huh? And I think this is 20 gauge. I don't have a thing with me. But I like them. They're small, they don't take up much room, and they serve a purpose. Yeah, so. Again, can't complain about that. That'd be good for making like wheel well patches and all. The bike will be in another video. I got more stuff done on that. I don't want to show you, but I've been digging out some of the toys. The ATV had they run like a little motorcycle battery on them, and I never get much life out of them. It's tucked under the seat. They pack it away. I extended the cables up around into my little passenger seat here and put a regular tractor battery in it with hold downs, and there's lumber down below too that has them kind of encapsulated, and then a random, just a big clamp around it to hold them all together. Fixed that, and that was running good. I took that out through the woods. I was saying on the other video that VW Nut bought the property behind me, so he's got 12 acres. I'm a little under an acre. He kind of abuts the back of me, and then a neighbor of his has 10 acres, so that brings us up to 23 acres to play in. And then there's a bunch of woods up behind there that I think is town property. I'm not quite sure, and we can sneak into those areas too. So I normally ran the four-wheeler at home, and so now at the cabin rather, and put it in the truck. So now I can just go away from my backyard and go play. And he's planning on cutting a bunch of trails in there and just making a playground back there for big boy toys, so to speak. So that guy's ready to rock and roll. I brought the sled home from the cabin, and that just needed a purge of the fuel, and that starts on the second or third yank on the string, and that's ready to rock and roll too. Kind of thinking about selling a snowmobile because you just don't get that much time out of them, but it was fun the 1 year that we did have good snow, and it was a running condition at the cabin. So it's nothing special. It's just an air-cooled 440 twin cylinder sled, but everything does work on it, and it seems to work halfway decent. It's not ready to blow a track or anything, so what's it worth, $400 or $500? So I may try and just hold on to that and keep it for a toy. Had to patch the windshield together because, of course, when they broke in the cabin the second time of the 3 times it was broken into, they climbed on it and they broke the windshield, and so I had to go do a little Frankenstein stitch there. I think I'm gonna go at the cabin and make out of rebar some jail bars for the windows, and then jail bar doors for the 2 doors. I don't know what else really to do there. There's no power, so it's not like you can kind of have cameras set up to spy. Their life expectancy on batteries is not really that long, and the police in that area had already done that, and they actually stole the whole camera setup. So you know, at a couple $100 a piece, it's the cost for what you want to try to do for surveillance to catch somebody, and who says you're even going to catch them? You may just get a picture of them, but you're still not going to catch them, you know. So I think I'm going to put the time and effort into making rebar little jail bars for the windows, and then I'll make like a another door, a complete door out of rebar, kind of like a big screen door that goes over the other doors so you can't get through those also. And then probably just drill, like say where the windows are, I'll have the bars come over, and I'll weld a big nut onto the end of them, and I'll put a piece of rebar right through it, right through to the inside. I'll weld the nut on the outside, and then on the inside I'll have a washer and a nut. So the only way it could possibly be removed is if you're on the inside to begin with, and cut it off. Unfortunately, there's not too much you can do at at all. If they want to get in there, they're going to get in there. You know, today with the advent of cordless tools and cordless cut-off wheels and saws and grinders and sawzalls, you don't have much of a reprieve for kind of getting around it. You know, what are you going to do? If they want to get in there, they're going to get in there. We try not to leave anything really of that much of value in there, but you know, it all is perceived with who does the taking, what's value and what's not, or what they think is in there. You know, and sometimes when you put bars on the windows, they even make you think that there's something even more valuable in there. So I don't know. I'm thinking that's my only really option that I can. Maybe put up some fake cameras around there so that they think that you know, the place is being watched in some kind of manner. So, alright guys, again, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go shut her down, and I'm glad I got my little $10 prizes here for my shrinker stretchers. I think that's pretty cool. And again, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how's it going? It's nice out. It's like 35, 40 degrees. Sunny, not windy. Took a look